Good morning, students. Hope you are fine. So, students, alternating current chapter is going on, and we have discussed about series LCR circuit, and now we are going to discuss in today's lecture is about resonance condition. Resonance in series LCR circuit. Resonance in series LCR circuit. So what is resonance? You are not aware about that. But you are aware about series LCR circuit. So series LCR circuit, firstly I am going to plot. Firstly, you don't need to worry about this topic. This is not a very difficult topic. AC, if you study this chapter, if you will study with sequence, then it's going to be interesting and easy as well. So study with a proper sequence. Now, resonance. Inductor, capacitor, resistor. RLC circuit we are discussing. So, in this, we have a frequency, means we are applying a AC supply. So, that is given by E0 sin omega t. What is the condition for this is inductor, capacitor, resistor? For inductor, okay, current, suppose a constant current I is just coming. So in inductor, the voltage is leading to the current. So this is going to be the voltage VL by phase of pi by 2. In capacitor, current is lagging behind, voltage is lagging behind current by a phase difference of pi by 2. And in this resistor, both are in same direction. So this is VR and this is current in the same phase. So this condition you are already familiar with. Now, what are the possible conditions in this series LCR circuit? The conditions which are possible in this series LCR circuit is, the condition can be VL can be greater than VC. The condition can be VC can be greater than VL. And there can be a condition VL is equal to VC. Most of the time in books, the third condition is mentioned. And this third condition is the condition of resonance. So let us discuss. What will be the condition if VL is greater than VC? VL is greater than VC. Now, what is the impedance of this circuit? Impedance formula you already are aware about. The formula Z is equal to under root R square plus XL difference XC whole square. Why I am writing difference? Because sometime there can be the condition when XL is greater, sometime XC can be greater. So this is the condition for impedance. So VL can be greater than VC, VC can be greater than VL, or VL can be equal to VC. Now, these XL and XC, remember this XL and XC are the function of frequency. They are going to vary as according to the frequency. Here we are applying alternating current supply. So we are just varying the frequency. And at a certain instant, we found that there is a condition of resonance. So what will be in the condition of resonance? This is what we want to know. In which condition the resonance will occur and what are the significance by which we will come to know that there is a condition of resonance. So students, Z is equal to under root R square plus XL minus XC whole square. XL is the function of omega and XC is also a function of omega. These are depending on frequency. Even the resistance offered by inductor and capacitor depending on the frequency. You are varying the frequency and ultimately these will vary. We already have plot the phasor diagram for series LCR circuit, if you remember. What we have done? Suppose this is current and VR is in the same direction, okay, and the voltage of inductor is leading, so this is going to be VL, and voltage of capacitor is lagging to current, so this is VC. the overall voltage of this circuit will indicate the overall voltage of this circuit will indicate the overall voltage of the circuit. Now one more graph we have plotted, if you remember, and that was for resistance. Here in place of current we have taken the resistance R. Here in place of VL we have taken XL. In place of VC we have taken XC. Now let us come to the condition of impedance Z, and discuss all these three cases, number 1, number 2 and number 3. What will be the effect on impedance with such conditions? Suppose VL is greater than VC. Okay, what is the meaning of this? If VL is greater than VC, XL is greater than XC. If VC is greater than VL, what is the meaning of this? The meaning is XC is greater than XL. Here the meaning is XC is equal to XL. XL equal to XC. This is the condition given to us. So students, if XL is greater than XC, XL is greater than XC, much greater than XC. Now come to this number. XL is greater than XC. Suppose XL is, let us assume a number. Suppose XL is 10 and XC is 0 or 1. So 10 minus 1, 9. 9 square, 81. So this will be a greater number. Okay. So overall impedance will be greater or minimum? This will be greater. Now suppose XC is greater than XL, if you are saying. Now suppose XC is 10 and XL is 1. So 1 minus 10, minus 9. Minus 9 whole square, again 81. Again impedance will be maximum. So in the above two conditions, in the case 1 as well as the case 2, either XL is greater than XC or XC is greater than XL. In both the conditions, the impedance of the circuit, overall impedance of the circuit is going to increase. The overall impedance of the circuit is going to increase. We will find that impedance will be reach up to a great value and it will not show any kind of variation. Now suppose there will be the condition of VL is equal to VC. If VL will be equal to VC, then in this condition, what will be the case? If VL is equal to VC, XL is equal to XC, let us substitute this value in the impedance. So Z will be equal to how much? Z will be equal to under root R square plus. We are assuming that these two are equal, XL and XC are equal. So cancel out 0 square. So Z will be equal to R. Means in this case, we will find that impedance of the circuit is equal to the resistance. Means the impedance of the circuit is equal to the resistance, and we can also say that the voltage V0, voltage across resistor, is equal to the applied voltage E0. This is the condition. Voltage across resistance is the overall voltage applied. So this is the condition for the third case. And this condition is known as a resonance condition. The condition which we have discussed in the third case, when VL is equal to VC, XL is equal to XC, in that case, the impedance of the circuit will be equal to, the overall impedance of the circuit will be equal to the resistance, and this condition is known as resonance condition. Why this condition is known as resonance condition, or what will be the effect of this condition? So you will find out the answer. Z is equal to R. So Z is what? What is Z? Z is the overall resistance offered by a series LCR circuit. Overall resistance Z is equal to resistance only. This is the, let me tell you, this is the minimum value of resistance. Impedance is now has its minimum value. Less than resistance, it cannot held out. Because resistance is the property of the material. This resistance in series LCR circuit will remain along with it. This resistance is already occurring with it. But these two, L and C means XL and XC. The resistance offered by this inductor XL, resistance offered by this capacitor XC. These two are function of frequency. How? Forgotten? Haven't revised? So this XL is equal to omega L. This is function of omega, function of frequency. XC is equal to 1 upon omega C. So obviously these are the function of frequency XL and XC. So we are tuning this circuit. We are applying a different frequency, and ultimately we found a condition of resonance. At a particular frequency. How at a particular frequency? What is the value of omega? XL is equal to omega L, XC is equal to 1 upon omega C. What is omega? That is angular velocity. Angular velocity is equal to angular displacement upon time. So 2 pi upon t. So this is 2 pi upon t, or we can write 2 pi f. So 2 pi fl. Okay, XL is equal to 2 pi fl. XC is equal to, this will be how much? 1 upon 2 pi fc. So these are depending on frequency, XL as well as XC. So in this series LCR circuit, what we are doing actually, we are applying a different frequencies, and at a certain frequency, we found that this condition will strike. Means XL will be equal to XC. And when XL will be equal to XC, then in that case the impedance of the circuit will be minimum. Fine. But what is the effect physically on the circuit? That we will come to know that this is the condition of resonance. Why we have given this a name like resonance? So already we have discussed that impedance of this circuit is going to be minimum. This cannot be less than the resistance anytime. Impedance cannot be less than the resistance. So now impedance is equal to the resistance. So students, what will be the condition? Let me tell you. In this case, when Z will be equal to R, what is the value of EMF, E naught? How to calculate E naught? E naught is equal to, or current. How to calculate current? Current I will be equal to E naught upon Z, maximum value of current. I naught is equal to E naught upon Z. So current you will find in that case I naught is equal to E naught upon. In the case of resonance, we already have proved Z is equal to R. So I naught is equal to E naught upon R. This is the condition. Already we have discussed one thing, that in the condition of resonance, the impedance is minimum. This impedance is offering the minimum value. So what is the effect of this? If impedance is minimum, then current will be maximum. Now conditions will be clear to you. This is the case. Means when there will be the condition of resonance, we are tuning it to different frequencies. We are applying a alternating voltage, that's okay. But we are tuning this circuit with a different frequencies. And at a certain frequency, we found that suddenly there is a sharp increase in the value of current. Why there is increase in the value of current? Because that is the condition. In that case, XL is equal to XC. So impedance is minimum. When impedance will be minimum, resistance will be minimum, then current will be up to its maximum value, because this is inversely proportional to resistance. That's why the current will offer the maximum value. And when the current will offer the maximum value, we will come to know that this is the condition of resonance. When the current will be maximum, and ultimately the current is related to the power by the formula H is equal to I square RT, P is equal to I square RT. power of the circuit will be maximum. You are watching out a television in LCR and you will find that it is very clear to you. The picture is very clear to you. That's the condition of resonance. This is our requirement in the circuit. That's why we tune the circuit to achieve the condition of resonance, to make XL and XC equal to each other, to cancel out each other. This is the condition of resonance. So I hope you understood this. Now that's fine. Now resonance is clear to you. That resonance is a condition when the value of current will be maximum, the value of impedance will be minimum. But which kind of phasor diagram will be there? So students, this is which kind of circuit? So that's very clear picture is to you. This is a purely resistive circuit. In resonance condition, the circuit is purely resistive circuit. How? The question is, how this is a purely resistive circuit? So let us come to know. We already have plotted the graph. This is VR, this is VL, this is VC, this is current. Now VL and VC cancel out. VL and VC cancel out. Both are equal to each other. So I and V are in the same direction. So what is the meaning of this? Current and voltage are in the same phase. It means that in the resonance condition, the circuit is purely resistive circuit. Hope this is clear to you. So this is the condition of resonance. So which kind of graph will be plotted in the condition of resonance? With respect to current and omega. Okay, with respect to current and omega. So I have told you one thing, that for higher value of omega there is a problem, for lesser value of omega even then there is a problem. Somewhere in between we will get the condition of resonance. So the graph I will plot to show you the condition of resonance. So hope you will understand it. This is omega 1. At very lower value, you are not getting any kind of tuning in the current. Okay, and even this is current I, and this is maximum value of current I naught. At which frequency this condition will occur? At resonant frequency, omega I. I have told you na, we are just tuning out this circuit. And at a certain frequency, we are getting the maximum value of current. That is known as resonance condition. Why we are getting lesser value of current at omega 1 and omega 2? That is very clear. I is equal to E naught upon Z. I is equal to E naught upon Z. So what is Z? Z R square plus XL. XL is omega L minus XC 1 upon omega C whole square. So even suppose you have a very small value of omega. Here omega is suppose very small. So here is a small, then 1 upon omega. Ultimately this will be larger. 1 upon omega will be larger. So obviously this denominator will offer a very great value. If omega is small, denominator will offer a very greater value. If omega is large, very large, then also this denominator will offer a very greater value, because this omega L will be large. So even if omega is larger or omega is smaller, this denominator will offer a very greater value. So resonance condition will be in a between condition. Means this between condition we have taken, and this frequency omega R is known as resonant frequency. At resonance frequency we have found that current reaches to its maximum value. This is the condition for resonance. Hope you understood the condition of resonance. Now, what will be the frequency in the condition of resonance in series LCR circuit? So already we have discussed one thing, that XL is equal to XC in the condition of resonance. XL is equal to XC in the condition of resonance. XL is equal to XC in the condition of resonance. So omega L is equal to 1 upon omega C. Now do cross multiply. So omega square LC is equal to 1. Omega square is equal to 1 upon LC. Omega is equal to 1 upon root LC. This is the value of omega. Now what is the value of omega? Omega is equal to 2 pi f. So 2 pi f is equal to 1 upon root LC. So what is the value of frequency? 1 upon 2 pi root LC. This is a very common question which is asked in exam. In series LCR circuit, what is the value of frequency? So that is given by f is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root LC. Hope you understood the graph for current. Now suppose we have to plot the graph for impedance for this resonance condition. So which kind of graph will be plotted out? For impedance Z. So ultimately the graph will be just opposite to the graph of current. Current at omega 1, this is offering a minimum value. So at omega 1, the impedance will offer a maximum value. At resonant frequency, this will be minimum. At omega R, at resonant frequency, the impedance will offer a minimum value. And at higher frequency again, this will offer a maximum value. So the graph of impedance will be just opposite to the graph of current for the condition of resonance in series LCR circuit. So hope the condition of resonance is clear. The power in the condition of resonance will be maximum, as current will be maximum. As you can see clearly, I naught reaches to the maximum value. So what is power? I naught square R. This will offer a maximum value. So we are tuning out the circuit. Certainly at certain instant we found that XL will be equal to XC and there will be a large variation in the current. So when current will offer a very maximum value, we will come to know that this is the condition of resonance. And in resonance the power will be maximum. So this is how we tune a circuit, and this is known as resonance condition. Hope you understood this topic. Thank you. God bless you.